Welcome in. Think we're live. Think we're live, gang. This is just a little bit here. Woo! We live. Gotta fix my poster in the back, but you don't notice that. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about that right this second, eh? Let's get one thing situated before I get this going. Let's get one thing situated. All right. Let's see what we can do here on this fine day. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get these accounts copying. We're going to leave it as it is. Finding higher prices. You good? I'm good. What's up, Kid Savvy? How we feeling, King? How we feeling, King? Doing all right. It's another day, another dollar, you know what I mean? Got a lot of work, a lot to do today, this week. Just a lot going on. So, let's see what the fucking market's doing, though. That's more important. Holy shit. Yesterday, we just continued to reach up. Today's still an extension so far. Getting into a price where we could definitely see a retracement. Getting into this higher piece. Yeah, no. Yeah, Nazi. Yeah, Nazi. Go for those highs, girl. I see you. How you feeling, Kid Savvy? How you feeling, King? That's important. Right now, we're just being patient. See what we can get as an opportunity. These fucking 150Ks, man. They're no joke. They're no joke. Expensive. So, we gotta pass these. We've got to pass these mofos here. Good morning, Song Sing. Or good afternoon, good evening in your world, brother. Happy you're here, man. Welcome, welcome. Opening print candle, kind of uneventful. Opening print price, 23,601. 23,601 opening print price. We had jobs come out. I didn't even know that. Let me take a peek. Trading on 2 accounts right now. Got a free reset on Topstep. They're all evaluation, though. We love it. We love free accounts. Trading those combines. You gotta get through that combine phase to get those XFAs, brother. So you're in the right spot. Good for you. What do I want to see? I want to see jobs. Jobless claims here. Let's see here. So jobs came in okay. Actually, I didn't even get a good. Beat it by slightly. Sounds like a good morning to me, man. Free top steps. How we feeling, Song Sing? How's your day looking so far, bro? How's that account yesterday? I know you said you were up. Pumping into these 620s. Opening print price again was the 590s. Well, actually, the 23,601. Looking to see what we can get as a reaction here. I'm really only interested at this moment. I don't know. It's tricky because I actually don't mind the shorts here. Like these 650 short, this previous top. It's going to be at least an option. It's going to be an option. We'll see how we do, though. Trading on 2 accounts. Good, brother. My account blow. It's all right, King. Definitely all right, King. You know how it goes. Right back at it. Right back at it, Song Sing. Just like us, we blew our XFAs this week. It's pretty painful, but we're right back. Now we're gonna try to pass these 150s. 5 150s, man, max allocation on Topstep. If we can do what we got to do and get through with 5 contracts. My big mistakes, oversizing, happens to the greatest of us. Song sing. Do not stress, brother. We all do it. We all expect a little bit of an opportunity there. We see some money, how fast it can move, and we get into it. Yesterday, same way I blew these XFAs, or my combines. I'm gonna be patient today. I think I'm experiencing I'm used to taking my trades earlier in the day, earlier in the session, and I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. I got an hour and some change, and we're gonna take advantage of it. Don't need to be risking nothing stupid. We got 4,500 in drawdown to make another 4,500. And see how we do. Currently, it's really, we're at these prices. This is our hourly chart here where it's like maybe this previous resistance, our previous all-time high to 23,646 before we rip from there. We obviously got an extension through it. Pretty decent rejection at the 8s. And now we're retrying these tops. So if the buying market's in like it has been, we're probably, it's tricky. It's so tricky. It is not an easy market to be trading in, boys. I'm not really expecting many dips. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of expecting us to get a little, like this strength off the 22.7s is no joke. 900 points from, what was that, Friday? It was Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday. Yeah, Friday's low. Friday's low there. We're already almost 1,000 points up from there, so can't really fade these bulls. It's kind of easier to buy a long market. Opening print prices at the 6s. We're retesting it right now after pushing up to the Asia highs at the 631. The London highs. Pre-market, actually. What do we got for a London low? London low in around the 23,467. Asia low, obviously, a opening print into the 23,385. So right now, I'm not going to be expecting too big of some moves. Going to be patient. See if we can find an opportunity. Nice pull into VWAP or something. Just going to be patient here. Let's see what we can get, huh, kid? 23,608. Pretty much at opening print price. Let's see the reactions. Kind of want to short this previous top at the 40s. We're going to be patient, see if we can get a pump into it. This is the previous all-time highs before we took it there. Last Thursday on FOMC. Or technically it was the day after the meeting. Wednesday was the meeting. Thursday we had the extension, and then Friday the sell-off. Thursday, Friday. Reclaiming opening print price Finding some support there, pushing into the 620s now. Interesting to see how we take this pre-market high, and then obviously the previous all-time highs around the 650s might be our first short. Just start averaging in. I'm going to add one indicator here, boys. I'm going to add one indicator in here. Used to trade with volume all the time. Took it off. I'm going to add it back. Going to add it back. Pushing into the 40s now and the 50s. Previous all-time high at the 650. Be nice to see what we reaction there. Finding some vertical prices off the opening print price at the 600s. Let's see. We're getting some opportunity, boys. Getting some opportunity. Ripping into the 650s right now. Volume's looking decent. Still extending. We took pre-market high out. Taking out the pre-market high at the 650s. Previous all-time high before the Thursday extension into the 848s. So it's not the strongest level, but it's also a decent level to be paying attention to. We've retraced so much of this move. You got to kind of support and trust the longs at this point. My hand feels like work. A little bit of hand cramps. Rejecting off that 650 like we were looking at. Pushing back into the EMA here. Let's see what we get. Friday's low. We find some extension off it. Tuesday we give it away back. Wednesday we rip again, and now today we're sitting at this price. So just kind of getting a whole view of what we got going on here. Big rejection there from the 650, that previous all-time high we were talking about. Getting back in below opening print price, or not quite, just back to the supporting type of it. VWAP's curling pretty aggressively. 5 subs away from 500, brother. Come on. Saucy, our man, our myth, our mod. That'll be fucking amazing when we get there. 5 away. Maybe if we pass these combines today, we'll be lucky. I'll be inactive again this morning, but good luck, all. Appreciate you, Saucy. More than you know, buddy. Good luck at work. Good luck at the old JOB. My man, is my man Juan in here? Spitzy. Mar. My hand is bothering me, which is not good, boys, because I have a lot of work coming up. Jesus Christ. So much work coming up with this hand. Come on, hand. Oh, let's see what we get here, though, boys. Currently pushing into opening print price of the 601s. Compressing below the EMA slightly here. Our first 15 minutes are almost in a lock, which really didn't give us much of a range at all. That's our first 15 minutes, boys. Nothing too crazy looking. Nothing too crazy looking. If we break below this 15-minute range, it could be interesting. Finding some sells there. Touching the bottom of the 15-minute range. Also back to opening print price. Very tight 15 minutes this morning. Expecting a bigger range for the day. So we're going to be patient till we get some extension. Right now we're only in these 50 points. I expect, I have an inclination she's going to give us a bit more. So I do really quickly want to take a peek at the daily chart, people. Super useful to look at. Just get an overall understanding. Currently getting a pretty decent candle. How it fills in and acts, we're not going to know, but looks decent so far, eh? Let's make some money, boys. Let's make some money today, yeah? Woo! Come on. Below the 15-minute range now. Strong candles. Rejecting that previous all-time high we were talking about, the 50s there. Rejecting that 50. Pushing through the bottom of the 15-minute range. VWAPs into 550s. I'm going to be looking to possibly buy a long here, the VWAP, depending on how we react to this 15-minute range. I'd like even a little bit lower, honestly. Still at the bottom. Like I said, boys, we're going to be patient. Look for some more extension. This is a very tight 15-minute range. We don't need to be taking anything crazy. We want to see if we can get an opportunity where we're actually going to get some extension, like, you know, some real distance. Like I'd like a long in around these prices. I'd like a long. We'll see what we can get here. Getting through the 15-minute range. Buyers are being a little bit stubborn about it. VWAPs below. I'd like to see some support come in here, see if we can get some extension. Again, haven't had a big range yet, so we're waiting for the real moves. We are at the previous all-time highs at these 3650s that we got through with the pre-market and pushed down from already to start this New York session. We're already below the 15-minute range as well. Into these 597s again. Into the 597s, boys. We're just being patient, trying to observe, see what we're getting. We got to push out of the 50-minute range, but the buyers immediately reclaimed it. Sitting above the EMA currently. Back above opening print price as well. That was a really strong candle. Getting this back to opening print price. Decent little reaction so far. We're finding some strength. Into the 50% of the 50-minute range. Finding some support off that 570s. Back above opening print price and strongly back in the 15-minute range now. Into the 50%. If we can't see this hold here at this price, expect a return maybe to VWAP. But with the way that we supported the bottom of the 15-minute range with so much strength, wouldn't exactly be looking to fade this right now. I would not exactly be looking to fade this at the moment. Rejecting off that 50% so far. I got a feeling, boys. I kind of got a feeling we're looking higher for the end of the day. I can't fade the strength that we had to respond to this sell-off. Might be looking like a short coming in. I mean, longs. Longs look like they could be in for the day. Supported through the 15-minute bottom. Back above opening print price. Reclaiming the 50% of the range. We'll see what happens here at the 620s. Got a big week ahead of us, boys, of work. It's a Thursday in the market, so feeling like she's just kind of a little stagnant. But I got that got a work feeling going on here. At these 657s is where we rejected that previous time. We never really got all the way in there. We had the 50s. I have a feeling we're going to see some prices that are going to be extended. Again, we're in a really tight range so far. Still within it right now. Hope everybody's making some money, or also kind of just sitting on your hands because there's really not a lot of opportunity right now. Protecting your capital. I hope everybody's protecting their capital. Talking to you, kid. And you, Song Sing. Got to keep our money going here, boys. Pushing the top now of this range. We held the 50% off a retest. Let's just take a peek here. This is one thing I really like to do, right? Put the daily candles on. If we're going to close bullish, right, where's a good spot to get a fill? Obviously at any point last night. So it makes me think that we're going to come down. Very interesting. Scared money don't make money. Kitty Savvy gets it. We don't make money when we're nervous. We don't make no money when we nervous. Whoa, injection of volume right there. Y'all seen that? Y'all see that injection of volume that we just seen? I don't really expect that to get reversed, honestly. We didn't take any level with it. It wasn't really feeling like manipulation. Kind of anticipating higher prices to be set in here now. There's a sweep at the top of the range. Inside of that range again. See if we can get an extension. Back to these 650s. Previous all-time was the 56s. Outside of the 15-minute range here. I'm anticipating higher prices at this point, boys. We just got to find a spot where it makes sense. I'm liking the way that we're responding to this reaction. We're outside of the 15-minute range. If we can get some extension, I'd be looking for a long. We just got to find where it makes the most sense. I'm hoping on like a retest of... It's really tricky. It's really tricky to buy a long market like this. Kid Savvy said it well. Scared money don't make no money. You gotta just buy the top and be willing to get a rotation. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I tell you what I'm gonna do here, boys. Here's that 56 top. We're getting some extension, like I said. Previous all-time highs before that Friday, before that Thursday move is right here. Excuse me. Absorbing some prices for sure here. Tell you what, if this first candle turned red off this top, I'm going to just add a short and just see if we can get a rotation. I don't really like it. I feel like we're actually extending higher, so... I just don't. I think the longs, my boys... Problem is, like, the real issue is we don't have a whole lot of liquidity above. I mean, obviously this previous all-time at the 800s and the support off this Friday low is just really strong. I mean, we're 1,000 points up. So, you know, do with that as you will. It's still so early. Market's only been open for 29 minutes. I'm really anticipating one more reaction through this level to get us a push before the actual move. No guarantee, of course, but that's kind of what I'm anticipating. One final flood. Looks like these longs. Testing VWAP was the option. And here we go. Here's the extension, boys. Into the 670s now. Into the 670s. Strong through that previous all-time high. Pumpernickels. 4,500 is our goal. That's not a small amount of money. It's no joke, you know. Decent candle there. Decent candle and rejection there, to be honest with you. Holy shit. So from the 670s back into the 640s. Pretty decent little rejection there. To pass the account is 4,500. Yes, sir, kid. That's the goal. You got to get these two. Well, no, not to pass the account. To get halfway through, you need 9 grand. So the balance right now is 150. I have to get this to 159,000 to pass. You retracted your message. I got to get this to 159 to pass, and then, but you can only do half. So today I'm looking for 45. Strong reaction there from the sellers at that top to pass the account is 4,500. Yeah, no. It's 9 grand, but today we're looking for 45. It's like the normal 3,000 to pass the Topstep combine. You can make 1,500. It's 9 grand, and we're looking for 4,500. Tell you what, I'm gonna try a short here. Okay. Don't jump in. Don't follow me. But I'm kind of anticipating a return back towards this price after that rejection at a previous top with a volume candle. What we see, though. Dan, did you use their 25% for 5 counts? Sadly, I did not because I already used that. So I burned that on my 550s, bro. So I saved like 25. What'd I say? Like, yeah, 25 bucks. It wasn't much at all. And paid a lot more for these 5 150s cost me $750, brother. $750 each reset, $750. I'm gonna add another contract here, I think. We're in 2 right here. Last chance we're gonna see if we can't get a hold below these 655s. Only reason I'm short is from that rejection candle with this high volume. We don't need 9 grand. We need 4,500. Be good. I'm struggling over here. Let's see the reaction. Nazarax. Into the 15-minute range again to the top. See if they can get through it. If the buyers can get through and hold here, we're not going to be in this trade for long. Kind of feeling like yesterday where we're just pinching to higher prices right now. We're only in this trade until these 650s play out. The previous all-time high, we reject it again. I'm going to stay in this. If we continue to push past that, I'm going to get out. Not looking for a lot here. Or not risking a lot, I'm saying. Oh, gosh. Top of the 15-minute range, looking to find a little bit of resistance here. Seeing that we're getting a little bit of it. This previous bottom here is going to be our obstacle. Again, I'm out if we can't stay below this 50s. Not risking a ton here. Looking to see a rotation back closer towards this mid. Decent rejection there from the previous top. It's going to be enough for me to add into this position. I'm in now 3 here. Leaving our risk above these 650s. Decent push there. Going to be observant. Decent buyback by the buyers. Still want to see the top of the 15-minute range be defended. I'm really okay with this as long as we stay below these 650s. It's a strong candle, though. My goodness. 25-point candle to the upside to reclaim the top of the 15-minute range is not really ideal here, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. Not the prettiest candle for what we're hoping to see. Reclaiming the top of the 15-minute range. Got to see the sellers respond to this move. Otherwise, we're probably just going to get out of this trade. They really supported that price nicely. Previous top where we didn't really want to see some support come in. They did. They did, in fact. EMA is curling, and we're starting to support it again. See the reaction here. Another decent push from the sellers. Back and forth we're going here, boys. Like a game of ping pong. Back and forth we go, boys. Back and forth. We need 4,500. That would look like this right now. Into the 50%. Let's see the reaction. I really am satisfied with the fact that we got the rejection from there again. Makes me confident enough to try to add in. I'm going to be patient, though. We're at a decent spot where we could see some more support. Like we're seeing. Strong moves either way. Back and forth. The NASDAQ, undecided. Undecided, the NASDAQ this morning. We did get a push to the test of 15% and the bottom of this range. So we could get some extension. You saw the support come from the buyers there. Gotta just see where we can get to. I want to see these sellers try this candle again. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a move. Got to get through this wick. If we continue to wick, I'm not going to love it. Let's just take a zoomed out approach here real quick. Starting to try the bottom of it. Got to get through this with some gumption. If we continue to wick this price where we found some support previously, I'm not going to be trying to hang into this trade too much longer. Got to push below there now. Finding some extension lower here. My boy Spitzy, how we doing, King? How we doing, Spitz? Pushing through the bottom of the 50-minute range now. Don't really want to see wicks here. This is where we're going to find some pressure. VWAP being below at least gives me a feeling a little bit of safety. I'm doing all right, Spitz. Got a big day of work ahead, so just trying to dial in. Big week of work, really. So just trying to make sure we can capitalize here. Big rejection off the bottom of the 50-minute range there. Some more support found. We're looking for the 63, so we got to get through this 50%, through the bottom of this range, and get closer to VWAP to find any support whatsoever, or to get out of our trade. I don't mind the rejection of that previous all-time, and we have a decent spot to look for a fill, but we'll see what we can have. We got to get through that VWAP. Finally happy to see you green, bro. It's been a struggle, Spitz. You know it, man. How you doing, though, bro? How's your day going? Tell me tell me you're up some big dollars in an XFA right now. That's what I want to hear, Spitz. Finding some support back at that price once again. Flat bottom. If you don't mind, what do you do for work? Just curious. FaZe Pablo, what's up, man? Appreciate the message and being here and hanging out. I am a contractor for cannabis cultivators. So I bounce. Well, now I have one job where I mostly am at every day. And yeah, I help them grow. And I'm also a processor, so I mostly am a trimmer. And surprisingly, it would pay more than you expect. It's just a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of time mostly. I almost wanted to average in there to get another opportunity. We got to see the bottom of this range break, and I don't love that. I don't love that we have to see VWAP trade for us to get out of our profit. We talked yesterday. I'm still in the new combine. Yes, sir. Those three? You're still in those three combines, Bubba? Hell yeah. Ugh. Another wick and support at a big spot here, boys. Not really ideal to see there. Not really ideal to see here. Failure to rip through the bottom of the 50-minute range. We found support. Thank you, bro. I've been watching you at my internship every day. Hey, you're the GOAT, man. Appreciate you, man. Waiting for DeMarcus as the consistency target? Yes, sir. I hear you, Spitz. Now I'm just trying to decide here, boys, if I am afraid enough of this candle that supported the bottom of the 15-minute range, or if we're going to actually get a push to the VWAP here. Really, I'm not loving it. I feel like this is almost as deep of a rotation as we're going to get for our short. And I kind of want to consider closing and then looking to find another spot. Famous last words, right? Famous last words, right? What do you do for an internship, FaZe Pablo? Sounds pretty cool. Into the 602. This is opening print price. Buyers reclaimed it. Sellers are struggling to get through it. Compressing below the EMA slightly here. Got to really see an extension candle from the sellers here if we want to have a chance at this VWAP. Otherwise, this supported double wick support at the bottom of the 50-minute range is going to be enough to get us to close this. Just trying to observe, be patient. Basically, this candle is going to be our deciding factor. Above this price, the 616s, the 50%. Excuse me. I'm going to look to get out. If we can stay below, compress below the CMA, threaten the bottom of this range one more time, I'm going to stay in. I like that candle closure. It's not bad. Let's see if we can get some sellers. Just give us a reach here. Big obstacle is this 585. Ironically, if we do get through here, my break take profit is like, we could really look for lower, but obviously we only need to see those 563s be traded right now. Buyers are trying to get above the CMA. Sellers are currently supporting it. It's not looking terrible. I just don't love that we have to get through this big price. Here we go by the sellers, trying it again. Got to get through this 584. Big spot. VWAP's obviously below. Getting an extension now. Bottom of the range. This is going to be the scariest spot of this trade. If we can't get through this price, might have to just close and look for more at another spot. More support at a price that we just don't want to see support, boys. This flat bottom at the 580s is going to be our big obstacle. Come on, Nazi Nazarax. The fact that we're barely missing VWAP like this is so interesting. And then a strong closure there by the buyers. Really a strong close. Not ideal, boys. We might be washed for a break even now. Unreal. One candle to test the bottom of the range is crazy work. One candle to test the bottom of the range and then just finding some support by these buyers, it looks like. Above VWAP, they're finding some gumption. Our break even is very, very fragile here. Very fragile break even. Our only last defense is this price here to see if this 50% of the range is going to be defended by these sellers. Got to see an extension candle here. Got to see some support by these sellers. Getting a tease, but it's still looking to find some support here from the buying, it looks like. Got to get back in around below this order block. It's not looking good here. Come on, Nazis. Show me them sellers. Show me them sellers. Get through this price. Extend down here. Find some extension. Yes. Yes. That makes me a lot more confident in the break of this price now. Could easily retrace again here, but I think that one might be enough to find some more selling. I think that one might be enough to at least come get a VWAP try here. We're going to see, though. Come get a VWAP try here. We are still having to be observant of this flatness. If we can't get through it, man. If you can't get through it, then it's not going to be good. We are getting the move. Looks good, to be honest. I agree, Spitzy. I don't love that we have to get through the VWAP, though. It's a big obstacle. More importantly, the bottom of this 50-minute range is acting pretty strong as well. So it's kind of what we're looking at here. Got to get through this bottom. The sellers are being, the buyers are being very stubborn today. Come on, Azzy. Still hanging out. Again, that bottom being stubborn. Stubborn to say the least there. Let me see if I notice this trend here. Slightly finding some support there. We're not out of the woods. We're not out of the woods. This could just come up to our break even at any spot here. Got to see some real push from these sellers here. They keep doing this to us. Go ahead and give us a real go here. Get through this flat bottom, man. Back to the 600. This is the opening print price, and every time we're getting into opening print price, we're finding this reaction. Some absorption by these buyers. Finally a break of that. Let's see if we can get through this bottom. Or just another trend line test. Another trend line test, it looks like. Let's get through there this time, Nazi. Man, this is the weirdest thing. Because if I was like long from over here, there's no way I get supported and protected this long in my long, right? Like say I took this long. And I'm just waiting to be tapped for a break even. There's no way I'd still be in this trade. It's just hilarious the way the world works sometimes. First try at the bottom here. Can we get to VWAP? Man, I don't love having to be below VWAP by as much as I have to be. Testing that price once more. Reclaiming it by the buyers once more. I mean, this is just something. Imagine you bought the bottom of the 15-minute range and it just continued to support and protect your entry. Like, holy shite. At least expect VWAP. I'm not going to really be too worried about a big reversal until we at least try the VWAP price. From there, it could get scary, but let's see if we can get back through this trend line once again. Finding some absorption. Saucy Man's back. Better than ever. How you doing, King? Just in time for you to pass. Oh, I love it. Is that because you're making a phone call for me, buddy? Because we need to get through this flat bottom. It's been very, very stubborn since we've been in this trade. Come on, NASDAQ. Go try that VWAP out. Just take a peek. Just take a gander at it. Go try it for size, you know. Big spot if we can't get through this VWAP. I might even have to be looking for VWAP at this point, honestly. Which is so lame. Yeah, I'm just going to go for low a day break. Let's get greedy, he says. You want greedy, bro? I'll go right here. I'll look for my pass. Oh my god, this is the spot though, boys. This VWAP test is the spot I'm afraid of. I'm expecting a very possible strong reaction out of here. And we need 13 points lower than VWAP. Oof. Makes me feel greedy. Come get me, NASDAQ. Get through that VWAP. I just don't like where we have to get to. And we got there, boys. Let's fucking go. No, call needed, actually. Watch this spike. So, Brett, our boy just comes in, tells us what we need, and we get it. Trail stop at plus 3,500. Game Boy, that probably would have been a really good play, honestly, Tommy. But, man, we were in there. We were in there looking for the break of that VWAP, and we finally got it. Like I said earlier, because of where deep I was in, it could easily keep extending a pretty good distance here. Nice. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Come on. Appreciate you, Tommy. GPT Gamer Boy Tommy. Huge. Excuse me. Huge. Halfway through. We do that again. We're going to be funded. Max allocated. Pat, what's up, brother? Missed you, kid. Just in time, kid. Like you never left, basically, saw us. It wasn't going to happen until you got in. It wasn't just going to move until you got in here. Really happy with this trade, boys. Genuinely really happy with it. What was that? That was a 10.55 to 10.24. It's a 19, nearly 20-minute trade. And we got in on this candle here off a retest. After we had this strong break with volume, it rejected. We added in at the top of the 15-minute range, and then we're able to get the follow through there. Working on my last 100K combine. Got 4 past the other day. Up 1,800 my combine. Let's fucking go, GPT. Come on. Dubs in the chat for Tommy, who's straight crushing. About to be max allocated with 5 100Ks. Good luck, bro. I love that shit. Great trade, bro. Congrats. Appreciate it, Pat. I appreciate it big time, man. It's nothing yet. These are literally nothing until we can get funded. From there, everything will change. But one more day, we got to hit this requirement, and then maybe we can, maybe we'll be chilling. But yeah, let's just actually also make sure all of them followed. 54,501. We're in there, boys. That's our winning day, locked and loaded. Just one more day now, huh? You too, GPT. Let's see that. 500Ks is crazy, bro. Of course, man. Good luck. Let's see that work. I don't have enemy combines, so can't trade. Tough love, Pat. That's tough, kid. But you know how it is, brother. Takes one account. Takes one account. $50. Get your combine. From there, you could literally turn that into so much money. Live accounts. I technically am a bad influence by trading 5 all the time because you don't need 5. One account is so much opportunity and risk in this game. Makes you just want to dance a little bit. I'm actually overall pretty happy with that. For me, man, one account isn't worth it. I'm not interested in a 1K payout. It's 20, 30K or nothing. I feel you, Pat. I'm in the same boat, bro. I can't even say nothing else because guess what, King? I'm right there with you. I'm also trading 5. Also looking for the 20Ks. I mean, I did take an 8K payout last week, and you know, it pays for Topstep. It lets me keep trading profitably. I've made more money than I've spent with Topstep, but it's just scratching the surface of what I want. You know, I want a fucking I want a thick fatty. I want 2 max allocated payouts. So you can take out 5 per account. That's 25. Topstep takes 10%. That leaves 22,500 times 2 in 1 month would be a $45,000 month. That is my goal to smash before Christmas. That's the goal. Spitzy knows. Retested the VWAP here. Retested the VWAP here. Copy trade Apex 20 accounts, 100K payouts. I know, dude. Let me tell you something, Pat. When this becomes my full-time gig and I don't have to work and I have the money, let me rephrase that. When I have the freedom to spend money willingly, because I already have the money to trade, but I don't currently do that, like try more than one prop firm. As soon as I can, though, and that's me, I'm going for 20, 30. I'm going for Apex. My goal is still 20, 30K a month. So doable, man. One max payout on Topstep, 20K. Boom. 22,500 in your bank. And then you're running Apex. Look at the rejection from the VWAP here again, boys. Holy. Kind of sexy. Kind of sexy. You got this. My goal, get 30K worth of payouts before year over. I got to get my account to 6K each, taking it slow. Let's fucking go. I love it, GBT. Come on. So doable. You're going to smash that fucking goal. You're going to hit a 30K month, bro, before the end of the year. That's my prediction. That's my prediction, gamer. That sounds crazy, but that's my prediction, Tommy. You can keep showing up, brother. You already are nearly max allocated with 5 100s. Dude, that's $500,000 in funding almost. Think about that. You're going to have a 30K month. You're going to have a 50K month. You got this shit, brother. I'm going to copy trade 5 Topstep and 5 TPT, then move to Apex after I've gotten the payouts with both. Yes, sir. See, that's it, Pat. That's what I'm thinking, too. Get a couple fat payouts from Topstep, just a couple more, and then I'm going to run Apex up, or try. I've made more money than I'm profitable on Topstep, so let's hope to be profitable on Apex instead of let them get my money. WP, man. What's up, Spitzy? Good stuff. I appreciate it, brother. We got a nice move. Man. One step closer to our goal for that $45,000 month. 2 max payouts in 1 month. One step closer. One step closer. Tomorrow's gonna be the real, test. Can we get funded with 5 150s? Give us $750,000 in funding. Allow 75 contracts in the NASDAQ, potentially. Just got to get over 3,000. Or no, I think it's 3,000. I think 2,000 is 3. I don't remember, but that's okay. Still below the VWAP here. It's looking interesting. Excuse me. Your turn, Spitz. I want to see it, kid. I want to see you pass these combines today, or just make a good chunk on them. Pass these combines either tomorrow with me or at another time, but soon, brother. Soon, brother. Tomorrow is Friday. Keep that in mind, people. Tomorrow's Friday. End of the week. Compressing below the VWAP and the EMA here. If you haven't taken a trade yet, I'd be interested to see if this double bottom is going to break and hold. See if we are going to reclaim the VWAP. Above VWAP, if we find some support back in the 15-minute range, you could look for a long. If we continue to compress below this, I would target this potential bottom to see if this re-breaks, and then from there you can just hold your trade. My throat's giving out. I only need 20 more bucks. And my combines are fucking passed. Dude, let's go, Spitzy. I'm not going to drop W yet, just in case. Can't pass because of 1,500 daily max. Nah, brother. You can pass. If it's 1520 or like 1530, you're good. They actually give you to like 1600 pretty much. So if it's that little bit, you're good. IRZRS, he agrees. What's up, brother? Appreciate the comment, letting Spitz know. Yeah, man, if you only need 20 bucks, Spitz, they won't. You're all set. Since you have that first half, you can just aim for 1200 or more per day until you hit the 4500. It's for the day. Yeah, IRZS is trying to help out. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out. First time commenter. Appreciate. GBT, I like that. Tommy. You might be right, brother. Slow roll it. I don't know if I will, just because of my my risk. You can pass the second day with up more than 1500. Yeah, you can. He's right, Spitz. I've done it. I've seen it. I've done it many times. You could even, I'm pretty sure I've seen, my friend even got to like 1630. He was like well over. I'll try. Thank you. Of course, bro. Good luck. Micros. Don't go crazy. You got this shit. I'm not going to put W's yet. Just in case. But as soon as you do, brother, I'm spamming them for you. I don't want to jinx you. Tommy says maybe just take base hits until you pass. I know, it's a possibility. Kind of want to just do it. Tomorrow. Slowly, though. Don't overtrade. Yes, sir. Good discipline. Just trade a micro. I like this channel, man. Good energy here. Hell yeah. That means the most, gamer boy. You don't even know. Means the most, man. I put the personal lockout after the profits. That is discipline. Good shit, Spitz. Now you know for the future, though, brother. Now you know for the future. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think it's like my friend did like 1630. You know what I mean? So he well went over. So I guess I'll do it in the overnight session. Yeah. You got this shit, man. 20 bucks is nothing. They're essentially passed. How about this? Instead of 3 W's, I'll drop you 1. It's not jinxing you. It's just a W. You know what I mean? You deserve a W for getting goddamn close. And as soon as you get over the line tomorrow, we're funded, baby. Come on. I love it. For sure, brother. For sure, bro. I like the discipline, though, to make sure you stayed really tight to that. 20 bucks away and lock out. That is actually discipline, man. Good shit. Still compressing below the VWAP here, boys. Like I said, if that's the case, I'd be looking to see this bottom break, and then from there you can position yourself to maybe see lower. I lost last week, 3 fundeds. I had profits, I wanted more, and then I lost it all. Plus, I overtraded so slowly. Damn. That's real. That's real right there. IRZRS. I want to, what's your name, bro? I want to give you a better name than just IRZRS, but that's real shit right there. I also blew 5 fundeds last week, so actually, oh, this week. I blew 5 fundeds this week. They didn't have a lot in them. I took a payout. They were pretty fragile as it was. I barely got over the line and then died again. Payouts are coming. Just cons. Yeah, payouts are coming for me too, brother. It just sucks. It sucks when you're doing the thing, you get funded, and then you blow it. Especially because you overtraded. You lost the discipline. You got greedy. Got fear-ridden. Whatever it is. Whatever emotion hits you, as soon as you feel it and then you lose and the day's over, it's like, fuck, man. Why'd I let that happen? But it's all part of a bigger plan that you can't see, you know? Like, let's just play this out. I don't blow my 50Ks this week, so I never start 150Ks. I don't, which would never stop me from getting funded, max allocation, and then potentially the biggest payout I've ever had. I've had 5K in payouts from on. I want more. Too greedy. Me too. Me too. All of us. I think every single trader. For this is a trend line in the daily for the downside. For this is a trend line in the daily for the downside. I kind of agree, Spitz. I was actually peeking it too. Not even just a downtrend, but we rejected this previous all-time high, and now we're starting to show potential retracement. We did get this big move from the sellers. Buyers said, well, are we really going to go down? And then from here, it looks like we might. Again, this is all macro. Daily time frames are they're macro. They're hard to read, but it feels like we just took a big turn here. If we can't get back above this VWAP here, it's going to look really interesting. Look at this. Sideways, drop. Sideways, drop. Sideways. Reclaiming VWAP. We'll see the reaction here. Oh, sorry. I meant in the 1 hour. Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, I mean, we officially did start breaking that top. And we supported this top. So it's going to be interesting to see. I do like the shorts here. That's why we took our short after this rejection candle in the first place. Oh, sorry, I meant the 1 hour. So setting that auto liquidation and block helps save the account sometimes, but the tilt be real sometimes. Yes, the fucking tilt is very real. Last week I tilted. Pat saw it. I crashed out. Now I spent again 2K without any payouts. RIP. I got today again and 1K win for one funded. Slowly coming back. Fuck yeah, IRZRS. You got this, bro. Like you just said, man. Take it slow. Take it slow, man. You got this shit. I'm in the same boat. I mean, I got a 8K payout last week, and between three look at that rejection from the VWAP boys. Holy shit. That makes me think we're looking down. But between 3 different resets on these 150s, I'm already $2,250 in the book. I already spent $2,200 trying to get these passed. If I do fund and get passed, that's $3,000. Tyler, any advice to pass my 550K combines? Been trying to get funded for 1 year. Spent thousands on combines and not a single payout. Pat, 1 second. I'll be right back, brother. But I have some good advice for you. 1 second. And see you straight. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. But Bat, I got your answer, bro. And listen. Okay, we're starting to reclaim the VWAP here, boys. Going sideways at this price. We're still below the 15-minute range and opening print price. Just keep that in mind. But listen, man. Trading. Okay, so you've been trading for over a year, right? So you're more than aware of the market and like how it moves and all these levels and everything. So my recommendation, brother, is, and you're not going to love it because it's not associated with trading, but it's seriously the mindset. And you're a gym guy, so I'm going to relate this in a way that you can like grasp. But it's like, when I go to the gym sometimes, I'm seeing people lift weights, right? They're not even, I say not even struggling, but they're not giving themselves effort. Like they're not applying the effort to the weight. Like they're moving weight, but they're not lifting. They're not lifting. When you're trading, how are you showing up? Are you showing up in what mindset? Are you trying to make money? Are you jumping in? Are you over trading? Are you afraid? So you're undersizing, and so your losses are way too big, because a big part of this game too is like your winners just have to be bigger than your losers. So it's like you really got to sit down with yourself, Pat, like genuinely, bro. And no one else can do this for you, because it's just in your head, your mindset. And you got to sit with yourself and really analyze and be fully aware of what it is that you're thinking when you're in your trades, what you're thinking after your mindset. And then another thing I'd recommend, dude, is record your trades. Record yourself taking a trade, because it sounds so crazy, I know, but I promise you, it's just like if you record yourself going to the gym, or you record yourself, athletes watch film for a reason. It's because you need to study over and over the same thing. You need to watch the same market play out. More importantly, though, you need to watch yourself. Watch the market, and you need to see how you are thinking and see how you're responding to the actual fluctuations. You will even rewatch a replay, know where the direction is going, because you know where it's going now, and then see the way that you're afraid when you're in a good trade. When you're in a trade that's going the right direction, the market ends up moving like 100, 150 points in your direction, but you get out too early because of fear or whatever. You got to really spend time with those moments, those emotions. That is the only thing stopping you from being serious. Holy shit, boys. Pushing back into the bottom of the 15-minute range, and look at the rejection here. Wowzers. I'd be looking low. I'll just say that. I'd be looking lower. I'd be looking for this bottom to break, and then from there potentially see where we can get to today, but that's no joke. I wouldn't fade that. And I know I'm saying a lot of words here, Pat, and I hope you hear me, and I hope you can really sit and take this in and spend time with this. Record your fucking self trading. Observe, truly sit and observe your emotions and the way you're feeling, because it's not about technicals. You can sit here and read this over and over. Sometimes the market plays out, sometimes it doesn't. I'd say with enough year of a technical analysis, you can at least predict at this point relatively market flow, market order, direction. It's all the in-between shit. It's execution, man. And it seems so micro, but it's literally the difference of engaging in a rep and not engaging in the growth that comes from that awareness and that time spent. Dude, you're going to be profitable in no time, Pat. I promise. CH Trader, I passed Combine yesterday, but have a problem. When I try to pay activation fee, do you have a solution? Also, can't buy new Combines. It says transaction failed. CH Trader, bro. First of all, fucking WU for passing. You're a king. Good shit. Number two, brother. I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe, and you also can't purchase any new ones. I'm not sure. That's never really happened to me. It might be your payment option, maybe. I mean, I've reached out to Topstep support. I'm sure you already have. I'm sure you've already done that. But that's my first thing. When I get the next payout, I will try again 3 to 5 combines. My goal is the same. I want at least 30K in payouts to the end of the year. Have goals and being disciplined. Let's fucking go, IRZRS. I love that we're all in the same boat. Me, Spitz, Pat, I'm guessing GPT, me. We all want that 20, 30K. So we have a fucking goal, boys. Let's reach it. Like I said, look at this rejection from this price at the bottom of the 15-minute range, reclaiming below VWAP. I would now anticipate, like I said, this bottom to break, which we are. And from here, you can just kind of hang out and see what we get for an extension. You got this, brother. We locked in. Yes, we are your game, GPT. Come on. I love it. Let's go, Tommy. How long did the payout take to hit your account? Let's see. They've been weird, man. They've been back and forth. Let's see if we got it today. It used to be a little quicker. And my friend who's gotten over a $500,000 from Topstep still seems to get quicker than I. So it's I don't know if they have favorites or something, but it feels like I'm always behind a little bit. Oh, so yeah, mine hit my account. Mine hit the account, boys. Right there. Sexy Wexy. Cool. That happened today. Let me update my payments real quick just so I have everything accurate. Yes, I do. I love it. My first payout took some time. The first one takes a little bit of time. After that, they get a little bit quicker. I hear you, bro. Thank you. I know it's not the greatest advice, Pat. I know it's not, man. Or like, I know it's not the greatest. Like, it's hard to apply. It doesn't make the most sense. It's not linear. It's not like, oh man, just size down. Or it's not like an easy answer, but it is quick. I mean, it is. You can. It's right there. Yes, sir. Let's do this shit together. IRZS and Tommy. But the second one took me 2 days. So they do get quicker. And I use Wise for the vendor. Yes, sir. A week? Yeah, about a week for the first one. Savvy. About a week. I found you 3 days ago. Watched like 5 videos. Having the same goal supports. That's it, brother. I'm glad you found us. And more importantly, I'm glad that you're fucking aligned with trading, brother. This is going to free us from... This is going to free our families. That's the goal here. Just free our families. Buy yourself a nice lunch, Tyler. You deserve it. Hey, you do too, Pat. For real, brother. You do too. Me, I'm actually going to not eat lunch. Fasted. I'm not going to eat until like... What I ate last night at like 9 or 8:30. And I'm not going to eat again until like 4:30. So like a 16-hour fast. And then I'm going to hit the gym. And then I'm going to eat. So we got a big rejection from the VWAP. Nice reclaim. And still going sideways below VWAP right now. Yes, that's true. Hell yeah, brother. Freeing our families. It's literally our only objective here, boys. We have big aspirations to be our family's financial provider. You know, make your mom not have to work. Just do what we got to do. I fast, kid. Yes, sir. I fast every day, man. Usually. Intermittent. And then I don't like to go to the gym fasted as much. So I used to lift fasted all the time. Big rejection from VWAP again, boys. I used to fast for the gym, but I just ended up feeling not as good. I feel way better when I'm fed. Like I'm on a fed workout. I feel more energy, more sustenance. I can push harder. Fasted, you can still get through it, but after that and then the sauna, I just end up feeling pretty meh. You're right. I'm a good trader, but I hop in and out too quickly. My losers are small, but I don't wait for A+ setups, and I haven't had large winners. I need to be more patient and hold for bigger moves. Nice dinner then. Hell yeah, Pat. Nice dinner then. But that right there, bro, that's it. Like you know your answer. You know the setup. Slow down. Only wait for setup. So I'm a little bit. We have similar problems, Pat. My first problem as a trader was overtrading. Oh, this looks like a level. Oh, look, we're rejecting this level. I'm gonna get in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So you'll end up finding more valuable spots for like actual levels. Like for example, today, I wanted to short. I want to find the position. Right. We waited for 15 minutes. Waited all this time. Finally got this candle on 10 o'clock that pushed through a big, huge level. Right, the 650. Push through the 650, strong rejection, and then a bigger rejection. Now it makes this level valid. Now it's worth the trade. That's when I took it. So it's like just a little bit more patient. And then you saw me hesitate. I wanted to get out before we broke this bottom, but we know that that's not going to get us profitable. You could win 10 trades and lose one, but if it's a big loser, wipes you out. So it has to be the other way around. You could lose 10, but if it's one big winner and it equates the other way around, that's the way to do it. Bigger, like not even bigger, fucking ginormous winners compared to losers. Your losers got to be, and you can lose every trade nearly, just make them small. That's why I usually do that 10-point stop, Pat. And then when you do get a right trade, you're in favor. Why you fast? Kid Savvy asks. I personally love it. So there's a couple reasons. My digestive system feels phenomenal when you give it a nice break. In that space within that hours, you're giving yourself a nice digestive break. Your energy levels are balanced. Your blood glucose levels drop because your body's literally trying to burn fat and calories to reserve. Also, it does make you better at switching between fat oxidation and carbs. Obviously, most of us are just running on carbs. If you know anyone running keto, then they're running just off of fats, and that's really healthy. That produces ketones, and your brain uses ketones like crack. So it's like a really strong, powerful energy source for it. And so, yeah, I like to just let my body be efficient at switching between the two. I like it to be able to burn fat. I feel really good. My energy levels don't dip. I don't have any like dip in my blood sugar, which affects my energy levels. And yeah, you just end up cranking. You'll end up getting like a little bit lightheaded. Drink water. Don't don't fast water. But yeah, I fast food. Bro, I fasted for 3 days for Faith last month and lost 10 pounds. WU for the commitment, bro. But that's crazy work. That's the crazy work. I've actually been gaining weight in the gym. I've been gaining weight, not lately because I've been running a lot. I've been doing a lot more aerobic stuff, biking, running, swimming. But I was gaining weight. I gained like 20 pounds in a year, 2 years. I gained like 20 pounds in 2 years. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. 25 pounds in 2 years. Just smashing. And fasted. I was fasted every day. So people would be like, oh, how are you gaining with a calorie restriction? I wasn't restricted calories. I'm still eating a lot of protein and eating a lot of food. But I only eat in that small window. 10 pounds is crazy work, though, Kid Savvy. Good for you, man. I'm interested in doing a week fast of no food, only water fast for like a week or so. It really helps your body get into that autophagy stage where you're burning fats efficiently. But I personally am trying to get bigger, more muscle. I don't need to be lean. I'm very lean now. Like, I have nothing on my body. I'm very lean all the time. So I seek extra calories, but obviously we're all different in that way. Here we go, boys. Into the 520s. Big rejection still. Like I said, sideways, drop, sideways, drop. We're going sideways, and now we're getting the drop. We're in towards getting closer to yesterday's price. Like I said, at this point, I would have found a short up here and then just kind of targeted to see where we could get to. And it's coming in right now. But, gang, I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to get back to my work. Go back to the job. Go get paid. Go get money. Go get the secured money. This here is gambling money and potentially freeing money. So this is what we strive for. But until then, we have to grind it out. Keep our bank accounts up. That way we can keep playing. So I'm going to go do that. Kid, good luck if you're still trading. Spitzy, congrats on passing your combine almost. Pat, I really hope you can spend some time with what I said today. I know you have before. I know I didn't say anything completely new to you, but I just hope you actually internalize it and take some time, spend with yourself and be like, what is it that I genuinely need to flip? What do I need to do so I stop being impatient? What do I need to do so I hold for winners? What do I need to do to give myself the chance to win this game? Because when you make those the smallest changes can change your fucking life here, bro. So you got this shit. IRZRS, thanks for commenting and being here, hanging out, and letting Spitz know he can make more than that $20. W support by you, and good luck trading today as well. And then Gamer Boy, I really hope you can pass that at combine so you have five. That'd be crazy work, bro. CH Trader, congrats again, bro. Passing combines is no joke, so pat yourself on the back. Not being able to activate. If you just did it today, brother, it might be patience. If you passed yesterday, I'd message Topstep support. But yeah, take care, boys. Drink some sun, get some water. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Friday. Let's have a good end of the week, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace. Good night, Song Sing. You're the man, bro. I missed you. I'm sorry I didn't add that in there. Good night, Song Sing. The man.